I was in Flagstaff, Arizona for 20 years. After moving to Maine and people would ask me where I'm from, I would say Arizona and everyone would say, oh, it's so cold here, but Flagstaff is actually at 7,000 feet. We have some of the snowiest winters in the country. There's a 12,000 foot mountain in town, little ski area. So it is similar to Maine, but it's very, very dry. And I love water. I'm originally from Michigan. I love fall. We don't really have fall in Flagstaff. And I have two adult sons who are on the East Coast going to school. So I really like them and wanted to be closer to them. So before I came here, I had a private practice, practicing functional medicine, seeing patients with all kinds of chronic diseases. It could be anything from, I am a 50-year-old guy and my performance at work is not as good as it used to. Plus I'm gaining some weight. I need to get my edge back. As vague as that, to I have rheumatoid arthritis and I want to get off my medications. Do I have any options? I treated a lot of mood disorder, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of gut issues, from irritable bowel to reflux to inflammatory bowel disease, a lot of autoimmune issues. I saw some adolescents. So functional medicine is this beautiful model. Again, it's a model of assessing and treating chronic disease, and it can be applied with great success to many conditions that we're struggling with. And so many of my patients had an interest in weight loss. I have a long-standing history with my own weight control, and I love working with it. I really enjoyed that aspect of my practice. So last year, I got board certification through the American Board of Obesity Medicine and thought that I wanted to focus on obesity. To me, so a patient comes because they want to lose weight. When I see that person, what I see is systemic inflammation. Inflammation in the body that is manifesting as too much weight. Inflammation in the body may manifest as depression. It may manifest as gut disorders. It may manifest as autoimmune disease, like Hashimoto's thyroiditis or rheumatoid arthritis. It is simply a matter of that person's genetics, really, that their inflammation has manifested as too much weight that they can't get off. So I find the treatment of obesity/inflammation as the highest art in functional medicine. It's very challenging. It requires a great working relationship between me and the patients that want my help. It requires a long-term relationship. It requires a lot of creativity on both our parts. Every individual has different blockages, different things that try to kick them off their path toward health, and so we need to be creative to think about alternative solutions. And anyway, it's fascinating, it's always interesting, and I really enjoy it. People deserve medical care to help them manage this extremely difficult, extremely refractory, hard to treat chronic disease. So Central Maine Medical Center, even though it is a community hospital, it said, we want an obesity medicine doctor. We want to have we want to serve, anyone and everyone who is unhappy with the amount of weight that they're carrying. And so they hired me. I'm really excited to be here. Maine is Maine is beautiful. Lewiston, Auburn is a beautiful town. I love the river. I got my water at last, and I'm very excited about the food in Maine. The local food scene is amazing. The commitment to small farms, the farm to table movement. I thought it was just going to be Portland. I knew that Portland had great restaurants, but it's the people of Maine. Their little gardens that they have at home, the community-sponsored agriculture. It's very exciting. The raw dairy, that is fantastic. We're a lucky state to have legal raw dairy. So I'm very happy here, and I'm really enjoying meeting the people who make up the area. People are passionate about food and eating well, and the connection to food, and I'm really looking forward to cultivating that for my patients who may have gotten out of touch with the really wonderful feeling of connection to food.